We are here in a region, I call it the Indian Ocean Rim, so Middle East, Indian subcontinent. It already is, and is increasingly going to be the largest growth area for freight in the world. Likely going to remain so for the next at least decade, which means that the pressure on data quality is only going to increase exponentially if we don't get it fixed. What tangibly are you doing to solve this problem?
Well, I guess if we talk about the lack of data quality, we might be trying to circumvent that by providing a direct feed of location and condition data directly from the box, so independent of third parties that might report to that. But just picking up on your earlier point, we're certainly seeing ourselves changing from being purely a provider of IoT. IoT in itself has been around for a while. Of course, it's getting better. We need the devices to sit on the container and work until the container is retired. And there's some stuff around that is still in evolution. But ultimately, that is foundational. What is really interesting is actually using the data. And we have billions and billions of IoT data points that are not being used. So we're spending more and more time of working with and realizing that the various use cases that come back, for example, to in our world, is it good enough to wait 3 days for stock report from your depots? Do you need to work in a real-time, near real-time scenario with regards to your equipment flows, your inbound, outbound flows to the vessel, and so on and so forth? So very much, quite a bit of use cases, operational, commercially, safety and security-wise, that we are focusing much more on top, of course, of the base technology, which then, coming back to your data quality question, is then also being used to validate and corroborate what we're getting from other sources. Do we have issues? Don't we have issues? Can we believe it? Do we have performance discussions that we need to have with either internal or third-party providers, and so on and so forth? The data is there. Data can become better, but ultimately the whole game is actually making use of it. Otherwise, the investments do become very, very expensive without actually reaping the benefit from it. And your point with regards to the customs and everything related to illicit trade and cargo integrity is certainly something that a number of companies are taking very, very seriously, and the technology we and some others have as well is certainly a part of that mix of helping to get the actionable insight on are things okay? Or will I get cocaine with my banana this year, right? So those are some of the things that we are trying to help enable customers, shipping lines, and the ecosystem to do something about.
Yes.